past failures create, they call it institutional memory, which means that every time you see a new buzzword or a new banner, or a new sign, or a new training class, the population of your plant or your company tends to look for all the loopholes or all the pitfalls because of what they've seen in the past. Step one, step two, step three, this all looks the same. So if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, must be a duck. The goal is, and I hate to say it because I'm a big proponent of Lean and Six Sigma and TPS and TPM, but they're fraught with acronyms, buzzwords, Japanese terms. The best way to do this is to get somebody to own it with their own words. You can say it, you can mean it to do the same thing and make it something that they own. They can come up with the terminology, right? They can create their own slogans and their own mottos and their own buzzwords. Because to be honest, when people get into these initiatives, you're going to have early adopters. You're going to have the pragmatists that kind of sit and fence ride this to see if it's going to work. And then you have the ones that are like, I'm absolutely not doing this. I don't care what they tell me. And either eventually they get on board or they just self-select and they decide to either go somewhere else or transfer out or quit. But the goal is, right, to get the people on board. So the only way to get them on board is to get into the WIFM. What's in it for me? And a lot of times with these failed initiatives, corporate changed their direction, or you lost your budget, or the business environment changed and you had to shelf something for a while and you don't get back to it. People develop this sort of memory of, oh, we tried that once, it didn't work. So a fresh approach is to involve them, saying, look, we knew we needed to do better. How can we do it better this time? A. B, how can you be more involved? And B or C is to actually get into the sustainability piece, right? Because that's usually where everything falls apart. Everybody's great at starting out. Most people are decent with implementation. 90% of the people fall flat on their faces when it's time to sustain this, when it's supposed to be ingrained in the culture, and then the culture eats the strategy for breakfast.